tutorial is divided into two parts. The very first one is cout and the second one is cin. When we are going to discuss cout, we are actually going to say that how to display something, anything that you want to write, how to display it on the screen. Cout is used for displaying anything written in these inverted commas that I just put in, anything written in between them and a terminator used after them would give you the same thing that you wrote between these commas, inverted commas. So anything written in these double quotes would be written as it is. This is like a very easy concept of displaying anything you want to. Cout is used for the display. So now if I want to display my age is 21, I have to simply write it in the inverted commas and it would be displayed as it is on my screen. Now the thing is that what if I have to say my age is 21 using a? I introduced a variable a and I have to use this variable and say my age is 21. So by using a, I would put angular brackets and I would write a, the name of my variable right here, but I'm not gonna put it in in double quotes, because if I do that, it is gonna print a as it is. Instead of going and finding its value, it's going to print out a. So over here, I am writing my age is 21 without writing 21 in this line. How does this happen? Whatever is written in these codes is displayed as it is. So I don't write a in these codes. I use angular brackets and then I write a. This way, it knows that a is a variable and it directly goes to the value of a and displays the value. So it gives me the same result as, let's see. Now when you look at it, you would see that it says my age is 21, then again my age is 21. What if I want these two lines to be in two different lines? I don't want them to be a continuous sentence. To avoid it from becoming a continuous sentence, I would use and l. This is the key word that we use. First we put in angular brackets over here, and then we use and l, which actually tells you to start the next line, whatever the next line is, from the next line. Whatever you want to print next is going to start from the next line. And then our output would look something like this. It says my age is 21 and my age is 21. So this is one thing. Now again, there is another thing that I'd like to tell you, that is I have an int 1, another int 2, and I have an int that says that we are going to do a sum. This is how we are going to say my first number is this and my second number is this. Let's see what our output is. Now the actual motive over here that we have for writing this program is to tell you how to use sum. See, there are two ways that you can actually get the sum. Like my sum is, I'd go for a plus b and l. This is one way. I am just directly writing a plus b, and what my program would do is actually add these two numbers and give me sum. And then there is another way that I'd say sum is a plus b, and then I'd write this same line over here and just use sum over here. So when we compile these programs, you'd find that both these programs give you the same both these lines actually give you the same output, 3 and 3. So these are the two ways to get the sum. Like there were two ways of displaying age. We use the number directly 21, or we use the variable. So this is how we make we may get our sums. When you use this method, it is that you are giving the value of the value of the answer of a plus b to the variable sum. Now you're going to store it in the sum, and this way whenever you want to manipulate this sum, you can easily do it. You want to add 2 in the sum, you want to divide it by 100 or anything, you don't have to write a plus b every time. So coming to the second part of this video, that is cin. Cin is used to take values and storing those values in memory spaces. So let's take an integer a, an integer b, and a sum. It's the same question that we did in the last part, but this time we are going to take the values of a and b from our user. So we tell them enter your first number. Then we use cin. Now you look at it, that when you use cin, these brackets are opposite to that you use in cout. So remember this, we say cin, angular brackets, and then we give the name of our variable that we want to store our first value in. Then again we say that enter your second value, and this time we are going to store the value in our second variable, which is b. Now we tell them that sum equals to a plus b, and then we say cout. So this is how we write a program that would be using cin. We are taking values from our user. Let's see how it works. So we over here, the very first line comes up, enter your first value. I say my very first value is 11. Then it says that enter your second value, or enter your second number, and I give it 11 again. Let's see what's our sum. It is 22. So this is how you use cin for taking values and storing it into memory spaces, so that whenever you want to use it, you can use it.